I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I've never really known what to start it about. So I've decided that this YouTube channel is going to be me documenting my journey building this company, Red Autumn Global, which is the name of this channel, building this company from scratch to something much bigger than whatever it is. We want to go from 0 to 50. I think I can get to 50 before the end of next year. And I don't really know what 50 looks like. I just know that I want to go to a point from having virtually 0 clients right now to having at least a handful of clients that can provide me with a certain level of income. And, the idea behind my business, because one of the biggest problems I see people make when it comes to starting a business is they have their passions, they have their desires, they have these ideas that they want to do for themselves. And they never think about the market. They never think about what other people want. Because at the end of the day, that is what a business is. A business is all about serving the needs and the market, the people. And if you're not serving the people, then you're only serving yourself. And so many people start a business because they're passionate about it, because they want to do yoga, because they want to be a personal fitness instructor, because they want to be a musician or whatever. And I think it's important to be passionate about what it is that you do, but the laws of physics, the laws of nature do not care about what it is that you want. Meaning 1 + 1 will always equal 2, no matter what you want or think, or no matter what your belief system is. And so if 1 + 1 is equal to 2, then your skills plus your ability to solve a problem for a lot of people is what will lead you, is what will equal a business, is what will lead you to building a business. You get the point, right? And so whilst, yes, I'm passionate about doing certain things, I'm passionate about strategy, about vision, about the big picture, about coming up with ideas and consulting with people and figuring things out together and solving problems with people, at the end of the day, none of that means anything if I can't match that passion and use my skills to solve a problem that a certain group of people or business owners are facing. And that's my focus. I know I might not know the exact kind of problem that I want to solve for businesses, but I do know that I want to be solving problems, not for the day-to-day person, but I want to solve problems for businesses because, again, I come from a background of corporate world. Like I sell software for a living. I work with B2B businesses. I work with entrepreneurs. I work with founders, CEOs, with C-level. And so I know that is a market that I'm comfortable with working with. And I want to continue working with that kind of market. Now, for me, the next step is to find what specific problem or challenge can I support those kind of entrepreneurs and business owners and businesses with in terms of solving or serving for them. And so this channel is just going to be me documenting that process of figuring out the kind of problems that I could solve for other business owners and businesses. And it's really going to be a self-discovery channel, to be honest with you. There's no clear agenda, no coherent plan. It's just going to be me working through the uncertainty of business, of life, and hopefully figuring out the answers along the way. Which leads me to my next topic here, which is that I'm recording this video on the 1st of November. On the 25th of November, several weeks from now, I'm going to be presenting a speech, a keynote talk to an audience of about 100 people. And those 100 people all want to know my background. They want to know who I am. They want to know where I come from. Not because they care about me, but because that audience of people are spending their time, and is very vague right now, but it'll be more clear as I upload more videos. But basically, there's an audience of people and there's an organization that is helping those audience of people learn more about this concept of diversity, which I know is very cliche nowadays. No one likes PC, no one likes DEI hires and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, beyond all of the cliche, diversity genuinely is important. And so this audience of people want to learn more about it, and they want to learn about it from my background, because again, I grew up in a world where I was born in Africa and I grew up in Europe, and I've gone to international cities. I've grown up in international cities. My friend circle, everything about me is very international. I know multiple languages. I know people from around the world. And so they're curious to hear about my story. And I think it's great if I could share my process of preparing my keynote speech, if I could share my story with those people as well as you guys watching this, because I think, number one, it'll give you a better introduction to me. And then number two, is a great way to kind of build brand awareness for my company, Red Autumn Global. Even though I'm not fully sure of what kind of problems I'm going to solve yet, but I still think it's great practice to kind of build that brand awareness and see if I can like scout some potential clients from that audience. So yeah, I'm going to share some of that with you guys as well. And that's all really there is. And yeah. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And if you're interested in following along the journey, please like, comment, subscribe, or just subscribe. Or if you don't want to do either, I'm happy you got to the end of this video. So until next time, see you guys.